I'm Gabby Popoli here at Beachmont Tavern on North Avenue in New Rochelle, which is the home of Ray Rice, who plays for the Baltimore Ravens. Now, as you may know, in 2 days on Super Bowl Sunday, the Ravens will play the 49ers in the Super Bowl. I went on campus earlier today and interviewed students about who they thought would win and who they thought would lose. I'm here with Joe and Mark, and today we're talking about the Ravens in the Super Bowl. Hi, guys. How are you?
Hey, good. How are you?
How you doing?
I'm great, thank you. So do you guys know who the Ravens are playing in the Super Bowl this year?
Yeah, the 49ers.
Yeah, the 49ers. Yeah, I mean, when have they been in a Super Bowl last? Come on, what are they doing there?
That's true. The Ravens haven't been in it since 2000.
Well, yes, with the Giants.
Are you a Giants fan?
I am.
Giants
True blue.
fan.
True blue.
So you guys had the Super Bowl last year.
We did. So it's time to, we took a step back. We let the other teams kind of bump up through the system, if you will. We're gentlemen, so it's
Sorry that we had to take that from you in
Yeah, it's
2000.
okay.
Sorry
Thanks,
about
thanks,
that.
thanks.
But
Don't mind me.
who do you guys think is going to win this year?
I would have to say my man Ray Rice is going to take it home for New Rochelle. That's what I
Yes.
say.
You think they're going to win?
Absolutely, hands down.
We're the underdog, but you know what? If we keep playing the way we've been playing, defense is incredible. Our offensive line has really come together. I'm excited. Big things.
Is going to win in the Super Bowl this weekend?
I'd have to go with the New Orleans Saints.
The Saints. You think that the Saints are playing?
I'm not in denial. They made the Super Bowl.
Yeah, they didn't, actually. It's the Baltimore Ravens versus the San Francisco 49ers. So who are you rooting for?
49ers.
Oh, my gosh. You're really not going to vote for my Ravens?
No, absolutely not.
We've had like a long friendship for a really long time now, and
This is football.
you're going to go against me?
This is football. No.
Why do you think the 49ers are going to beat the Ravens?
Yeah, they're probable winners. By like 4 points, something like that.
You have no other reason.
I mean, the Saints aren't in it, so I'm at this point, it's the commercials that are getting me to watch it because I'm really not, But I see, there's a lot of big Baltimore fans, so.
There are a lot of Baltimore fans.
They aside from maybe the Steelers, are probably the second most diehard, or third most, because I'd say the Saints too. But I hope they win because they have a good fan base, honestly.
The Ravens? So you're
Ravens,
rooting
yes.
for the Ravens, but you think the 49ers are going to win?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So which team do you think has the best offense?
I wouldn't know enough.
You don't know enough
No.
about either team?
No.
That's okay. Do you know which team might have the best defense?
I wouldn't know enough. I'd
I
say
think
the Saints.
Ravens.
I would say the Ravens,
I
so
think
she
the
doesn't jump me
Ravens.
afterwards.
Yeah, so the Ravens. So how are you today?
Good. How are you, Gabby?
I'm good, thank you. Are you excited for Sunday's Super Bowl game?
So excited, but I don't think as excited as you.
I don't think anyone is excited as me.
I don't think so either.
I don't think so. No one has a cool hat like me.
I don't have a hat.
No. I can get you one.
Okay.
Do you want one?
Yeah, I need one.
Okay. So which team do you think is going to win this year?
The Ravens.
Are you sure about that?
I'm positive.
You're not just saying that because I'm biased.
I bet money on it.
You did? How much
No,
money did you
I'm
bet?
lying. I didn't bet.
Oh, you
money.
didn't bet
No.
money. Okay, great. Well, why do you think they're going to win?
Because they have the man,
Which man?
not Ray Rice, the other man.
Ray Lewis.
Yes, that's
I
your
am
man.
wearing a Ray Rice jersey because we're in New Rochelle, but I have to say Ray Lewis, I love him.
I know that's your man.
He is. Hall of Fame, 5 years. He'll be there. Watch out.
Oh, I'm watching out. I can't compete. No competing.
Okay, so which team do you think, if you know anything about football, which team do you think has the best offense?
I would have to say probably the 49ers, only because I forget his last name, Kaepernick, whatever. He's a good quarterback, but I feel like the Ravens have the best defense, so they have to watch out for that.
So you think that the defense is going to prevail over the offense?
I think defense wins games. So
Do you think that determination has anything to do with it? The fact that Ray Lewis is retiring and he wants a ring so badly before he retires, do you think that could be the reason that they push through and win?
Of course, it's motivation and all the things that he's been going through with the media and everything. It just wants to show them, and it's better for him. The 49ers don't have anything to come back from to show, and they have everything to show.
That's so true. And what do you think about the brother versus brother head coach rivalry that's going on?
I think it's pretty cool. It's going to bring more media into it too eventually, and probably have some jokes with it too. So
Definitely. So are you superstitious? Let me first ask you, who is your team?
who is my team?
Yes.
Regardless of the Super Bowl?
Regardless of the Super Bowl, who's your team?
The Giants.
A Giants fan. Okay, so do you have any like superstitious things that you do before each game?
No, I just make sure that I don't leave the television from start to finish. I can't.
Okay,
leave
you can't leave.
No leaving.
If you get up off the seat, it
That's
means
it.
they
Game's
fumble.
over.
They fumble.
And that explains why they lost, because I just got up.
You moved.
I moved.
It happens. It's so true. You've seen those Bud Light commercials. They say it's only weird if it doesn't work.
Yeah.
Those superstitious people, so true.
Well, it didn't work. I just was like, oh, I want them to lose this week, so I got up.
So they don't deserve this win. Let me just stand up off this sofa.
I just got up.
Okay, well, I am superstitious too. Not necessarily about sitting down, but about my hat.
love your
So I just want you to pet it, if that would be.
I will-
Okay, just pet the hat. Just root for my Ravens.
Woo, go
Thank you so
Ravens.
much. Who do you think is going to win the Super Bowl on Sunday?
Well, there's two brothers matching against each other, so it's any man's call. Baltimore is a wonderful city. We know that you're from there. And many people left their heart in San Francisco. And San Francisco has See's chocolate, and See's chocolate is the best chocolate in the world.
You think so?
Oh, I do.
Yeah.
I don't know what Baltimore chocolate has, but See's chocolate. So I guess I would go maybe for California.
You're going to root against me, Brother
No, I'm
Devlin?
not going to root against you because it's California. It's the East and the West.
Okay.
Whoever comes out will celebrate. Now, if it was the Giants, of course I would be for the Giants.
Right.
But the Giants not playing this year, so we'll go for the best team that wins.
Well, the Giants won last year.
I know, we're very proud of that.
Yes.
Very
And
proud of
the Ravens actually won over the Giants in 2000. Did you know that?
I did, yes.
Right.
So maybe we could give the underdog out in San Francisco. They could get a shot, you know?
No.
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 None
No.
of that.
No, I'm just kidding. I will root for either team. Obviously, I'm going to root for the Ravens, but
Absolutely.
I like the Harbaugh brothers, both of them. So, I mean, whichever team wins, it's going to be a good game regardless.
Wonderful. Absolutely. And that's what we just want to make sure. Super Bowl comes at an ideal time because in the East, particularly where it's cold and damp, et cetera, everybody gets together. They have a good time, lots of fun. Hopefully people get to class and work on Monday, although some people are petitioning that Monday be a work-free day.
I heard that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
I don't think it's a good idea. You know, you have to work.
Right.
The key is you got to go to work.
Right.
You know, you want to dance, but you got to go work first.
Right. Well, I don't have classes on Monday, so I don't have to worry about it. I can have fun with the Ravens. But now, did you know that Ray Rice actually went to, Ray Rice is on the Baltimore Ravens. I don't know if you know that. He actually went to New Rochelle High School right down the street.
Well, good for us. It's another reason why New Rochellians should really be going for the Ravens.
Are you excited for the halftime show?
I am, but I think it's going to get lip synced, so that's not going to be.
I think it might. I think it might get a little lip sync.
Yeah, a little lip synced. So that, I mean, I'm kind of mad about that. You know what I mean? That getting lip synced, but.
Is there any specific song that you want to hear? Recorded song?
No, I don't really care for her that much.
You don't like Beyonce that much?
No, she's great. I don't really listen to a lot of music.
Okay, well, you'll get to probably hear it on TV. I'm sure if you're watching. Are you going to be watching the game?
I will be watching.
Even though the Saints aren't in it?
Even though the Saints aren't in it.
Okay, well, good luck to my Ravens. I'm just going to say that for him because he won't. Now, are you excited about the halftime show?
The halftime show in the past has been, it's always had some controversy, I think. And to be honest with you, I remember it happening last year, but it wasn't really a wow.
I agree. I don't
You
really
know?
remember last year.
Yeah, I don't either. I don't know whether it was. I know they were talking about Lady Gaga one time. They were talking about some of the other singers, etc. But Beyonce this year, she is really quite a talent, and I think people are looking forward to her performing this year at halftime show. So I think that'll be really good.
So I know that you're rooting for the 49ers.
Okay.
But if you had to pick a team that you think is going to win based on just their overall team performance, who would you say it's going to be?
You have the microphone. I'm going to say it's the 49ers.
The 49ers? No. Okay, I have to.
No, it's going to be the Ravens.
It's
of
going to be the
course.
Ravens.
Of course, it
Okay.
has to be the Ravens.
I hope so. I hope so. So thank you very much for talking with us. And
Thank you for this opportunity. You have a wonderful cameraman.
Yes,
and
I
you have
know.
a wonderful announcer, and I
Thank
like
you.
your. I don't think I will wear something like that.
Well, I was just going to ask, do you want to pet it for good luck? Because everyone's been petting my hat.
Is that so?
Yes, everyone just, pets it wherever.
Okay, that's fine. Yes, okay. Good luck.
All right. Thank you, Brother Devlin.
Thank you very much.
Who do you think is going to win this Sunday in the Super Bowl?
It's a 50-50 game in my opinion. I'm a neutral fan. I'm actually a Patriots fan, so both teams are really on my bad side right now. But as a neutral fan with no really bias, I think the 49ers are going to pull it out in a really close one, 27-21. It's going to come down to the fourth quarter. It's going to come down to a big defensive play in the fourth quarter, but I think the 49ers are going to take it.
You said it's going to come down to a big defensive play. Now, which team do you think has a better defense?
That's a really tough question, and honestly, I think Baltimore right now has the better defense because you got Ray Lewis, the most inspirational player in the NFL. When he does a squirrel dance, the Ravens all go crazy. I think right now the Ravens have a better defense. I think that the 49ers are more balanced, but the way the Ravens are playing right now with Ray Lewis being inspired, Ed Reed, he's coming back next year, but he's on the tail end of his career. He wants another Super Bowl. and you got Terrell Suggs, possibly the best tandem middle linebackers for the Ravens. So I think the Ravens right now are the better defense.
So do you think that that defensive play could work in their favor and help them to beat the 49ers?
It's going to be really tough because Colin Kaepernick, the quarterback for San Francisco, is so absolutely dynamic. You saw him run all over the Packers. He had over 200 yards rushing, an NFL record. It's going to be tough for them, I think, to keep up with Colin Kaepernick and the pistol offense. I mean, it's a battle between the Harbaugh brothers, which is really cool. But I think that the 49ers brother right now is going to take it, and I think he's a better coach. I think he'll better prepare his offense because I think right now with Colin Kaepernick, he's so dynamic, and when they switched from Alex Smith to him, this team switched, and I think San Francisco right now is the better offense for sure.
So do you think what kind of plays do you think the Ravens need to have on defense in order to stop the 49ers offense?
They're gonna need at least one turnover. Colin Kaepernick does a very good job of controlling the ball, and I don't believe he has a turnover since that first throw against the Packers back when they defeated them in the playoffs. I don't think he has a turnover since then. The Ravens are gonna need a turnover, and they're gonna need good special teams, which they have. They have Jacoby Jones, who's returning kicks, a phenomenal special teams player. If they can get a big play on special teams and maybe a turnover, maybe in the third or fourth quarter, especially the second half, I think the Ravens are in good shape.
And as far as the Ravens offense goes, what do you think they need to do in order to overcome the 49ers defense and get down the field to score?
Well, San Francisco has one of the best front sevens in the entire NFL with the Smiths on the defensive line. You got Patrick Willis, one of the best middle linebackers at the linebacker position. They're going to need big plays, and they have that capability. Joe Flacco, the best at throwing the deep ball in the NFL right now, and you got Torrey Smith, phenomenal wide receiver. You got to remember, he's playing inspired too because he lost his brother earlier this season, so he has a lot on his shoulders as well, so he's playing very well. And Anquan Boldin, he's having a phenomenal playoffs, a couple of the strongest hands in the entire NFL. If they can get a couple, like maybe above 30-yard plays down the field, stretching the San Francisco defense, because remember, the 49ers let up over 400 passing yards to Matt Ryan.
Right.
And so I think you're going to need a couple big plays. It's going to be between, can Joe Flacco have time with San Francisco rushing at him with that front seven? Can he get those big plays down the field?
So there you have it, the opinions of the Gales around campus on who they think will win the Super Bowl. It should be an interesting game, brother versus brother. You all know who I'm rooting for. Obviously, I'm a Ravens fan, going home to Baltimore to cheer on my team. I hope you all watch the Super Bowl on Sunday. I am Gabby Popoli here for ICTV. Go Ravens.